Let's begin with the breaking news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be chairing the second CCS meet in a short while from now. Amit Shah, the Raksha Mantri, Rajnath Singh are expected to arrive shortly. Remember, this key cabinet committee on security meet will start anytime now. This is on the Pahalgam terror attack, and the meeting is to decide the strategic response that will be done by India moving forward. Remember, this is the second CCS meet that will be held after this dastardly attack in Jammu and Kashmir. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the cabinet ministers have been involved in hectic parleys in the national capital as far as the diplomatic and military action against Pakistan-sponsored terrorism is concerned. In a short while from now, viewers, the Prime Minister is going to be chairing the second CCS meet in Delhi. My colleagues Mohit, Isha and Pragya are tracking the developments in the national capital. Let me quickly go across to them and understand what is happening at the moment. Pragya, to you first. The CCS meet is expected to start any time now. What is it that you're picking up as far as what will transpire in this meeting is concerned?
Well, this is an important committee that also is chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and there are many union ministers who are part of it, and they also discuss everything apart from national security, the foreign affairs and also the narrative and also the issues internal and external as well existing in the country. And right now Pahalgam terror attack has been the center of discussion right now, and we are given to understand how the narrative should be built, how to deal with the statement that have been coming from Pakistan, obviously how to deal with many of the opposition party statements, and how to build a narrative also for the case of the India against this terror attack. So all of that is likely to be discussed in the CCPA meeting. Apart from that, CCS meeting is also going to be held. Prime Minister is also chairing that meeting, very crucial meeting. NSA Doval is going to be present in fact in that meeting as well. Apart from the Cabinet Secretary, we are given to understand that there are many strategies and there are many steps that the government is going to take, and in fact Prime Minister has given a free hand to the army to take action, and in fact you need deliberations and you need consensus on that, and you need to also coordinate with your own government and various ministries to ensure that everything is well coordinated and in tandem with the strategy that the government is putting in place. In that perspective, these two meetings are very crucial. We are given to understand that many things are going to be discussed in this particular meeting.
Right, Pragya, thanks for getting us all those updates. Mohit and Isha, I request you to stay with us. Let's also tell you, viewers, that moments from now, the Cabinet Committee on Security, or the CCS, will be meeting for a second time since the Pahalgam terror attack. After the CCS meet, there's also 3 high-level back-to-back meetings that are expected. The meetings today, remember, signaled India's strategic, political and military preparedness when its greatest enemy is anticipating a crushing blow. At the Cabinet Committee on Security, the focus will be on immediate counter-terrorism measures and the strategic options available in front of India. The second meeting will be the Cabinet Committee on Political Affairs, or the CCPA, where discussions on India's diplomatic push against Pakistan will take place. The third meeting today, viewers, will be that of the Cabinet's Economic Affairs Committee, or the CCEA, and the fourth will be the Cabinet meeting. These are the multiple meetings that are lined up in the national capital. Hectic parleys still going on within the government to decide the strategic, military, diplomatic options that are available in front of India. Remember, after the first CCS meeting, India had announced a slew of diplomatic strikes on Pakistan, including putting the Indus Water Treaty in abeyance, downgrading the diplomatic relations with Pakistan by reducing the mission's strength in Islamabad, cancelling the visas granted to Pakistani nationals under a South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation scheme, as well as shutting the Atari-Wagah border. The first CCS meeting took place for 2.5 hours. It was chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi as the head of the CCS. Union Home Minister Amit Shah, the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, as well as the NSA Ajit Doval, the Cabinet Secretary, and the Secretaries of the Ministries of Home, Defence, Finance and External Affairs were in attendance at this meeting. Let me go across to my colleague Mohit Bhatt, who's outside the Finance Minister's residence. Mohit, very crucial meetings, multiple meetings that are lined up in the national capital today. Get us the latest of what's happening there outside the finance minister's residence. She is, of course, expected to be part of these meetings. Extremely significant when it comes to India's response to Pak-sponsored terrorism.
Well, in fact, 10 minutes ago, Nirmala Sitharaman, the finance minister, has left for the CCS meeting. Now, this particular meeting, in fact, is very, very important. Now, this meeting comes in a backdrop of the fact that various meetings have taken place, which are being chaired by the Prime Minister, Defence Minister, Home Minister Amit Shah. And yesterday, we saw a series of meetings when it comes to India's strategic and military response against Pakistan-backed terror. Now, we saw that how Rajnath Singh, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Army Chief, the CDS, everybody was part of the meeting which took place at 7 LKM. And in that particular meeting, what we are being told, India's response against Pakistan is being discussed. Now, after that meeting, according to the sources, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has given free hand to our military, to our armed forces, have shown faith in them that they can choose the timing, they can choose the target, the mode to attack Pakistan and the Pakistan-based terrorists. Now, in backdrop of the fact, as you rightly pointed out, this second CCS meeting is also very important because we are nearing the time when we will get to know that India has hit back and hit back hard at Pakistan. So in this particular CCS meeting, India's response will be discussed. Now, you were speaking about the CCPA, that is Cabinet Committee for Political Affairs. Now,
yes,
that is a very crucial committee. It's often referred as the super cabinet when it comes to nation's political and strategical strategies, the alignments. This particular meeting is also very important, and with the presence of the top ministers, every single aspect, be the financial aspect, strategic aspect, diplomatic aspect, defense aspect, would be discussed in this particular meeting. And
yes,
in the end, the cabinet meeting will take place, and surely the issue of Pahalgam terror attack and India's response to Pakistan will be discussed, because every single Indian in this country is waiting for India's response, that when exactly is India going to hit back and hit back hard at Pakistan.
That's right,
and Pakistan
Mohit.
is
So all eyes, of course, are on what India does next. As we can see, of course, a rattle Pakistan has been, spreading its propaganda. But right now in the national capital, viewers, let's tell you, there are multiple meetings that are going to be taking place. I'll request all of you to stay with me. Let me also tell our viewers what has been happening as far as, the